Sentiment, a view of or attitude toward a situation or event. An opinion, general feeling or opinion, the expression of a view or desire, especially is formulated for a toast, a feeling or emotion, exaggerated and self-indulgent feelings of tenderness, sadness, or nostalgia. Origin, late Middle English, in the senses, personal experience, and physical feeling, sensation, from Old French, sentiment, from medieval Latin, sentimentum, from Latin, sentire, feel. This definition is from the dictionary provided on Apple computers. The sentiment on this vanity presentation is provided by those that choose to appear. I am back with another post for sentiment. Hopefully the activity is going to pick up both on our end and having more viewers. Things have changed geographically, economically, and with home life for Simon and I. So posts are going to be made a little different. We're going to record and post in snippets, and later I will be making themed episodes. It still remains that if you want to be part of the show with a rant or a performance, just get at us. The email will be at the end of every post. What I am addressing today is the trending foul dilemma of bullying and cyberbullying. Suicide has not increased with the addition of cyberbullying. The internet has just given access to what even less than 15 years ago would have only been seen citywide. A lot of these articles end up in my post in my feed on Google Plus, and I read a lot of these articles. It's not even clear that bullying is the reason for many of the suicides. It's implied, feeling with a stretch sometimes, and I think that's just to get attention because of the trend. The articles leave out who the bullies were. Parents are not considered bullies, and I think they should be. And sometimes the stories related in these articles kind of makes it look like the bullied were also bullies. To put my sentiment plain out there for you, bully is the title of a chapter in the lessons of life. You have to find your way to overcome being bullied. I don't mean become like them or role reversal. I say your way and overcome by choice. I've always been this physique. And so even back half my life ago when I was the age of a lot of these kids, linebacker types took shots at me. As a reaction, I developed let me put it this way. Let me put it this way. In response, I ended up developing quick reactions and a sharp tongue.
Um, as a result, they stopped casting me in their shows because they they were confused about why everybody was laughing. My way has helped me get through life. But of course, bullying does not end at high school. Everybody is bullied probably on some level throughout their whole lives. As an example, 4 years ago, I lost my job because a customer tried to bully me. And then since then, the economy has been bullying me. Um, Back in 2006, I was really low. I was contemplating suicide, and people don't commit suicide because they are being bullied. They commit suicide because they don't have anybody that gives them time, so they take their life out of time. If you really want to stop suicides related to bullying, be that friend that the victim needs. If I was the vindictive hypocrite, I would find out and share how many of these advocates against bullying bully consciously, perhaps unconsciously, stand by when somebody is getting bullied, and even chuckle on the side of the bully when they're bullying somebody. I admit I've done both. Uh, you don't fix your karma by hypocritically pointing fingers, bullying bullies. You try to learn ethical ways to get the responses from people that you want from them. You intervene when you see bullying. Remove the bully's power. Again, I don't mean try reversing the tide. Some bullies are because they can back it up. There's no reason to have two victims. Walk the victim off. Be that friend and help them find their way to overcome. Some turn to arts. I I already had an inclining towards the arts before 2006, and I just turned deeper into it. I taught myself composition so that I could get and do and get out what I needed to. And it helped me. And technically, the last 4 years should have been a lower time than 2006 was, but because I found my way to deal, um, the past 4 years have been taken much lighter than they. I appeared to be carrying them much lighter than I eternally was. If you're not the creative, you can still find sympathy and empathy in the arts. Musically, you can find sympathy in songs like Sade's. Oh, I can't believe it. Sade's. Only love will get you through. If you need some empathy, Natalie Merchant's The Living. Is is perfect. If that, I mean, that's the perfect empathy for being suicidal. Um, Cyberbullying is no worse than having the physical interactions of being bullied. The truth is, the victim actually has simpler solutions. You can delete the post, block the person, report the person. No, that's not necessarily an instant fix because they have to go through the whole bureaucracy. But blocking them still keeps them off your profile. You can privatize your profile, and then nobody can be added or just view your profile without you first accepting. The worst case is you can delete your own profile and create a new one and block the person before they even know you've created a new profile. If the bully doesn't live near you, what can they really do to you? You just have to turn them off if they're on the computer. As a counterpoint with the internet, you can use the internet to find that friend. I can tell you the past 4 years, I survived by my cat and having access to the internet. Um, bullying is no different than terrorizing with terror. Bullying is terrorism. You are only a victim if you choose to be. Remember your poor and ghetto neighbors, born into a life of being the victim and forgotten. Yet they find their way to live full lives. Be your own hero.
If you have a sentiment that you'd like to express about this particular episode, you can contact us at this email address.